Bay Area.
Alright everyone, that's Philo Brathwaite for you. This is the final 9 holes from the 2020 New Year's Classic at the beautiful Lake Chabot Golf Course in Oakland, California. Super stoked to be here with you guys, bringing this action. Austin Hoop maintaining a 3-stroke lead over the pretty hot Mike Sale, 7 down on the front 9. Leif Swenson looking pretty good. Thomas and Kade struggling a little bit. There's that signature forehand from Hoop that we've seen all tournament long. Leif, pretty simple, straightforward form. Decent straddle putt.
Tomaselli's trying to turn it around here on the back 9. Same with Kade. Both of these guys had a bit of a rough front 9, but you know, still 9 holes. Still make good on the round and finished on a positive note. May not get the W, but you know, might be able to squeak onto the podium.
And they look good on camera too.
Absolutely.
So we're actually going true California style here. Sail with a huge pump though. Wow. Plenty of power to clear the green. But all of these holes are going to be par 3s.
Wow.
Even though this is pretty much a true par 4, we're going to score it as a par 3. You've got OB all along the right side here.
Where's the bucket at? It's not to the right anymore?
Yeah, the bucket's back up onto the hill. So these shots now right here are going to be looking at 150 to 175 left up the hill.
So he laid up to the wrong basket.
Yeah, he's in perfect position right over there on the right side.
By the basket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything on the other side of this green is a smash, though. I mean, it's all of 425 feet to clear that green.
Gotcha.
So those are huge shots.
That's like the end of my whip now. 425, 430.
Hoop's going to be laying this forehand
Oh, he kind of
short
did
of
the
the green.
same thing that he did to start. Just got to get out of there.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go.
Great little kick out of there.
Woo.
Yeah, he's going to be
Almost
left with
burned it over
250.
too much. That's got to hook up.
Kick out.
All right.
Oh, digs out just short of the green, too. Perfect.
There you go.
Cade definitely has it going on, though, on the backhand. He's got plenty of power. He showed us that in
Got
the front
plenty of
9
speed.
holes.
Just got to get those angles down.
Hoop's got a really tricky approach right here, and
Wow,
this is just
look
looking
at that tight line.
perfect.
Yeah, you could hear the guys on the card. They were impressed too.
Yeah, they were. He's got some skills. He's a very
Okay, I
technical
see what you're
forehand
saying.
player.
Yep, straight up the hill. Little taparoni in there. There you go. It's right there. Leif. Yep, you're right. Had a great angle. Never quite got it over there. Should be a putt.
Yeah, tree kind of slowed him down. He's going to be inside the circle.
Okay. Yeah, these angles make the depth perception
Yeah, it's hard to tell for sure.
Yeah, that looks like he got over on that.
Yeah,
too
he
much.
did. That's going to actually
Is that OB?
push, and I think, yeah, that pushed out of bounds,
Yeah.
actually. This was just
That's
a crush
right.
from Mike. He was way
Oh!
up there.
Gave it a little bid there.
Inside
Backdrop
20
to
feet.
slow him down.
Another birdie.
Another birdie. Leaf for birdie. Well, actually, no, this is Spurs. They're all par 3s, you said.
Yeah, it's a
all-
little confusing for the viewers for sure, but I would say that a 3 here is a birdie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
There
right.
you go.
Good looking putt from Kade.
Scrap up the par. Or birdie par, however you want to look at it.
We're going to be coming at you all day with that.
Pretty
guys.
much the
Just
best
some
you
confusion.
can do on a hole like that, unless you throw it in.
Scott Riley, our tournament director, watching in the background. Huge thanks to him for making this possible that we're even playing here. Hole 11 is a par 3, 333 feet. There's an OB green on the right and then OB right next to the bucket on the left.
And it drops off, looks like, so
Yep.
a double whammy.
This one is blind.
Oh, did he yank that, or is that what he wanted?
No, it looked like he hung that one out pretty wide, actually. Yeah, he's well out of position over there.
Austin's got a chance to get that stick back. That looks a little bit more central up the fairway.
It's also a little too wide. It looks like he's going to be well outside circle, too.
Okay, well, it's got a putt. A little dangerous with that OB behind it, but he doesn't have to go for it. Just lay it up and see if Mike will run it.
This looks a little better from Kade.
Absolutely. Look at that angle. It's beautiful. Hopefully that's within circle.
Yeah, it looks like that's like right at circle's edge short. It's pretty tough to get this one too nose up. The trick is getting it just over the crest of the hill, just like Leif is right there. If that catches hyzer.
That looks short too.
Yeah, a little short.
I'm sure they're a little concerned with that OB just past the basket. It's kind of hard to be extremely aggressive. Let's see if this has the right attitude to get up there. Yeah, a little bit closer. Putt. Let's see if he takes an aggressive bid at this. That's kind of a death putt.
Oh, he definitely ran at that one.
It looks like it's safe. Leif has something similar, slightly different angle. Austin's got a legit
50-footer. Oh, he just laid that one up for sure.
That didn't look like he was really committed to that.
Yeah.
He kind of got up to it and then was like, yeah, I don't really need it that bad.
Oh, gets that one to stick. Nice.
There you go.
That's a nice birdie from Kade.
There you go, Thomas. That's twice, I think, in his round where he made a bogey right after birdie. Or, birdie right after bogey. That's something that I really look for out of players, is how quick do they recover from their mistakes. So good job, Tom. Leaf scrap up the par. So, no action on the leaderboard there as far as, first and second place. Still got the same spread, hole 12.
Par 3, 592 feet. Another true par 4. Got to decide to lay this one up short of the green, and the basket is tucked way up here on the right. Very tough to access.
So I'm assuming this is a placement shot. You want to give yourself a good angle, and
wow, he really ripped into that.
That's another good break.
Thomas with a Zeus. Straightening that one out a little bit too much. You really want to hyzer off into the middle of his fairway so that you can have better angle.
Let's see if Mike can
like a little
execute the shot here. Looks like that's finishing right about where you were talking about. Center cut fairway.
Yeah, that's 420 feet on a pure hyzer.
Austin flexes one out there and it's going to finish back to the right.
Even that is going to be in a pretty pinched off position right there.
Trying to finish a little more left.
Yeah, the further left that you are, the more access you have into that small green.
Leaf's got it up. Get it left. He's good. Oof, those are tough stances, man.
This is not
my favorite
an easy
throw to
shot
have to
right
make.
here. He might even be attempting a roller.
So weird on these shots.
Oh, he's going
put a
really
ton
wide.
of spin on it, but he stalled it out, and it looks like it went left.
Kade also has a really, really steep anhyzer that he's got to try and attempt right here. Oh, and he's actually just going low. Smart play from the kid. That's a great looking shot right there.
To it, and just gave himself a long putt or an easy layup. I know these pars seem kind of unfair for 592, but I mean, they're all going to get roughly the same score, so I guess the par is kind of irrelevant.
Kind of irrelevant at this point.
That was a nice shot as well. Did that go too far past the gap?
It just scooted a little too long, but I mean, this gap is only 10, 12 feet wide, so it's a very small landing zone.
Austin wants to snuggle this one up with that split.
Oh, that's money.
There you go.
That's a perfect placement
stone
right there. Yeah.
Took all the speed off.
Slowed it up just enough. I can get a good look at Mike's forehand grip right there. 2-finger spread.
A bigger flare. Oh no. Ugh.
Man, this is such a tough pin to access right there. He's going to have almost no putt from over there on that left side.
Just cutting through the bush there, trying to get a look. There you go. Just punch it up there. Sit down. There you go. It should be a 5-meter putt or so.
Yeah, this is like a true Daylaw green as well. It's gets pretty hairy there behind the pin.
Wow. Just kind of pitch it around the corner.
Got it.
Oh, wow.
What a big par. Take another look at this putt. Squared up the whole way.
He might be one of 4 or 5 players that took a 3 on this hole during the event.
Oh no.
No way. Okay, checked up.
Oh, the roller coaster continues. So it says bogey, but that really is going to feel more like a par for Leif. Oh, nice putt. A little bit of creativity and patent pending kind of putt there. With some weird stuff in the way.
Hit, yeah. Tough hole for Thomas.
And Mike drops back a stroke after the rough roll away there on the green. Lots of undulation.
4 strokes with only 6 holes to go. Hole 13. Another par 4, 630 feet. Could decide to try and hit that gap that we just flew through, or lay it up short to give yourself
so this was that
a
big
better
downhill
angle.
hole, so it goes down and then back up.
Exactly. This is that big downhill hole, except we're going across the entire valley right here.
Right.
This looks great.
Right.
Can get all the way up into that hill. Oh, and you can see that pin just up through that gap there. It's another 300 feet past that green placement.
Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of pulling those baskets the second time around. That's like the ideal landing zone, and then you got this basket right in your backswing or something.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of rude.
Totally. So Kade actually decided to lay that one up short, and he's in a really good position. The further you are away from that hill, the better angle that you have, so you don't have to get that disc so nose up.
No doubt. That's a smart play. I mean, unless if you have, Double G or Calvin Heimberg speed or one of those guys, Simon speed, to really bust it all the way across that. I mean, you got to play the smart
I'd love to see those guys throw this hole.
Give yourself the biggest percentage shot into the green.
It kind of looks like Mike's lining this shot up.
He's getting after it.
Yeah.
He rolled over on it a little too much, though.
That's turned over, and he's going to need some help. That could go a long way.
Yeah. That's really tough to get that full glide out of a disc when it's slightly understable like that. Seems like there's some wind up there pushing the disc to the right too, and gravity's pulling that direction. So yeah, it's really tough to go full speed. That's why that layup is the smart thing to do. Just give yourself a good angle and make your mistake going up to the basket. Now you're way out of position and you're scrambling to...
Mike went so far down that hill. Wow, I don't even know where this really is. This is like off the property at this point. They're so far down this hill.
They're down in Yoda's hut somewhere off the side of that hill. And this is where, you know, smart golf really saves you strokes. You know, really playing for position instead of trying to get it all off the tee. It's very tempting. But it doesn't always work in players' favor.
No way.
Wow, what a shot.
Tomaselli goes hyzer, and he's looking at a birdie look after going way down this hill.
Mike's trying to scramble and get up there by the basket. Leif from the fairway is going to punch it past the big mature trees into the window. This should be putting.
Piers the gap.
So here was the smart play.
Yeah, this is the best lie of the 5 for sure. Going mid-range from here.
Execute something pretty stable up the middle, and I'm not really sure where that is to the basket. They seem to be happy with it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about when you throw that dime down the middle and then you end up with a basket in the middle of your throw.
Oh, it does look kind of silly, huh?
But yeah, I mean, you would think they'd want to take that out just for safety reasons, you know, get it out the way. But, you know, it's...
Yeah, you can see just how he was closer to that hill, so it's like he had almost no angle, even with the overhand.
Yep. He's got a long runner at it. Get up. Oh, what a bid. Stress-free 4. And he knows that his closest competitor's probably scrapping for a 5.
I'm not quite sure where Sale is. This is Kade for his 3.
Get in there. Ah, just didn't quite commit to it again. Tomaselli.
This is for 3 after being way down out of position.
No. Oh.
You know he's got to be disappointed after getting all the way up there for a look.
There you go, Leif. Clean 4. Where's Mike at? Did he park it?
Yeah, he must have parked it for his 4. There he is. Hoop and Sale both taking a 4.
Wow.
It's a good hole.
Seems like a fun one, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good hole, man.
I wish they just call it a par 4.
I don't know why we're playing that game either.
Yeah.
All right, hole 14. It's a par 4.
Again.
438 feet tucked way back up here
Well,
in the
this could
corner.
be a par 3. I mean, 438 is right in that wheelhouse of still in par 3 range if it's relatively flat or downhill. Obviously.
The hoop is just going to be laying this one up just across the green into the hillside. There is OB all along the right side, and really that's kind of what could change whether this one's a par 3 or par 4.
I'm sure if you had the best players in the world out there and dudes that make 438 look easy,
you know, they'd all be ripping it up there
on a national tour or something, or a disc golf pro tour.
Looks like Sale is lining this one up to go across the green and attack this one a little bit.
He's
love that
going
swing.
After it, but it's got to keep on dragging. That's nice.
Oh, this is a beautiful shape right here.
Shot.
Skipping up the hill.
He trusted that disc to do that slow taper to the right. Leif's going for that same action, but just didn't quite commit to it. Hopefully, yeah, there you go. Got out of the thicket a little bit. Tomaselli put the angle on it. Let's see if it gets stable. There it goes. Avoids the OB. Not too bad into the stuff. Nice little touch up there from Austin.
Very touchy.
Leif's got something similar.
There is OB on the right. makes this shot somewhat dangerous. He doesn't turn it enough.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Nicely executed shot there. Long putt. Can he do that same birdie after bogey? Oh! Nice run.
Plenty of heart. Kade from 45. And this would be huge right here. He really needs this with only a few.
Solid 3 for Leif there. Solid 3 for Austin. No strokes exchanged. That's probably another sigh of relief, getting closer to the finish line. Keep that little 4-stroke comfort zone as long as possible. Yeah, even though these two guys at the back of the bus here are having a hard time, they're doing a good job keeping their composure. Hats off to that. They're not really, lashing out or...
Now look how tight this one is, dude. Hole 15, it's a par 3, 306 feet. I mean, that is
that's a sucker hole
postcard
right
green
there.
right there. Absolutely a sucker hole. You've got maybe 12, 15 feet between the hazard and the OB line.
Those kind of holes are so weird, man. It's just like they want you to fail, so it's like smart just to lay it up or just leave yourself a longer putt that maybe has a safer angle.
Yeah, if you're at that tree, you're at 38, 40 feet, but you're looking at a straight death putt, so.
Wow, yeah.
It's a tough one.
Those are weird. Takes a lot of courage to be aggressive on a shot like that.
Sail attacking with this line.
He doesn't really have much of a choice at this point. He's got to go if he's going to make a move.
Just past the tree, and he's inside the circle.
All right. It's up to the putter. Leif looks like he's playing pretty aggressive too.
He's a check up, and that's straight out of bounds.
A little too aggressive.
No, Thomas is going aggressive at this point. Oh, so he's wide of the hazard.
Yeah, safe.
He's going to have a 55-footer looking straight at that OB wall, though.
Austin. Oh, no.
No way. That is a huge mistake with Sail.
What the heck just happened there? Wow. Now things are starting to get interesting. Here we go, I guess. Then you get the little funky hole, and all of a sudden weird stuff starts happening.
It is.
Austin could have just pitched it up under the pole and just, walked away and put all the pressure back on Mike to make the putt. But
he knew right when he let it go, too, that he had given it a little too much. Oh, just a kiss off the basket, and even that's out of bounds.
That's why I said it's a sucker hole, man. They just want you to be smart or be aggressive and pick up extra strokes. There you go. Well, there's a 2-stroker.
That is huge. I mean, that is the putt of the tournament right now.
Yeah, that's the one he's been looking for, that's for sure. Well, look at that sportsmanship, though. Austin gave him some pound for well-played hole, even though he knows he's going to lose a couple.
All of a sudden, Philo, just as you said, things got a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, I didn't really, I haven't seen this course. I didn't know the holes, so I wasn't really sure how tight things really were around the green, and that one is slightly unfair in my opinion. Not a lot of space to work with. I mean, yeah, there's one birdie, but then everybody else really struggled to find a solution to that one.
Hole 16 is a par 3, 462 feet. Really tough to reach this one. Requires a ton of power on a huge anhyzer. There is out of bounds all along the right side if you turn it over too much. And that golf green is out of bounds as well.
The sun's kind of taking it away. All right, there it is. Looks like he tried a little too hard maybe, and the disc just didn't cooperate.
That's it.
Ooh,
That's a big
is
shot
that
from
safe?
Kade.
It looks
Yeah,
like it was
looks
on the
safe.
skirt, right?
Yeah, right on the fringe. It's a pretty big pump. Hoop going destroyer here.
Austin wants to
Low.
keep this safe for sure and make sure that he's... There you go. Not making any more silly mistakes at this point in the game. Leif, just a nice clean action there. Get past the
Don't
green.
do that.
All right, or come up short.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice placement shot. I like the visualization and practice there.
Watch this follow through right here.
Get that disc to slide a little bit.
Oh,
There you
getting a
go.
nice late turn.
There you go. That should be nice. Card mates like it.
That's another pretty small green right here. There is OB, 15 to 20 feet long.
That looks like that's what you wanted.
It's a money
Touchy
approach
up
right
there.
there. And this is Austin's bread and
Finish.
butter.
There you go.
Plenty of touch. Very smooth approach from Leif.
I think
Kade
he's gonna
actually
get
has a
after
putt.
it. I mean, he doesn't have much to lose at this point. May as well run it. See if you can make a big one. All right.
Little warm up right there where he takes the disc out of his hand. Just extends his hand.
Those are the ones you gotta get inside the circle. These guys all look so young.
They are, man. Philo just turned.
I'm working on it. I'm
40.
almost
It's
there.
coming up,
It's
right?
coming up.
Your 40th
next
birthday.
week. Yeah,
He's eligible for the Masters division now, guys.
big time. But I don't know if I'll be doing much of that just yet.
All right, so with a couple of pars, looks like it's going to be 2 strokes with 2 to go.
2 strokes, 2 to go. Let's see if Austin can keep the stiff arm out.
Star Wombat 3. This is a new addition to Garrett Gerthy's bag. This is the most utilizable disc that you can make do whatever you want. Throw it with the hyzer line low, it'll hold the hyzer. If I throw it with a little hyzer, throw a little high, pops up straight and holds the line straight. If I throw it for backhand about 60-70% and let it go about 380, 400. I'm gonna be getting a bunch of birdies with this at the World Championships this year.
Hole 17, par 3, 357 feet, pretty much dead straight. Basket sitting up on this stump right here.
Ace run.
Beautiful hole. There is OB off to the left if you give it a little too much height. Hyzer.
Downhill, you can throw something pretty straight and just let the gravity suck it towards the basket.
That's the idea.
Yeah, turned his back on it. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I don't think that's exactly where he wanted to
Pin
be.
high, maybe circle's edge to the
Maybe.
right.
It's hard to tell.
It is.
He kind of
Little
turned his
tough to
back on
tell.
it. Usually that's like not too excited about it, or he really liked it, but didn't look that close.
And Cade's actually going with that rock 3 again on this 357-foot hole.
That's up
And
there.
just
There you go.
absolutely parks
shot.
it inside 15 feet.
Mid-range.
Kid's got some game.
Austin really wants to snuggle this one up close.
Needs a little more hyzer, needs a good skip.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Looks a little bit wide. It's up there.
Flip up, get down. Flip up.
Needs that to sit down a
little
little
bit nose up off the tee, and that's kind of what caused that big fade at the end. If you would have pushed the nose down towards the ground, I don't think you would have scooted off so far.
This is a pretty big putt with hoop.
This is a huge putt. He really wants to make this and keep that pressure on.
Beautiful. Drops it in there.
It looked like it was a little bit shorter than what I anticipated it was going to be. I don't know, these depths, you know, distances are kind of throwing me off.
Oh,
Another
wow.
nice putt.
Back to back outside the circle putts.
There you go. I'm sure Thomas would really like to make this one and finish on a positive note today. It's been a rough day for him. There you go. The young buck, Kade.
Fires it in there.
Nice
We're looking at
mid-range
an
shot.
all-star.
There you go.
5 birdies on hole
Keeps
17
his
from the lead card.
two-stick cushion going into the last hole.
That's good. 2
Yeah,
with 1 to
man.
go is great.
Yeah, and you should be able to just pitch it up in the middle.
Yeah, hole 18, it's a par 3, 525 feet. That green right there is out of bounds. The basket is tucked right here, and it slopes pretty severely. Haven't seen a lot of 2s on this hole. It is possible, but really these guys are going to be playing it for a 3. I know Mike with back 2 must be thinking...
He's got to get down there and try to make a look. Try to make things interesting here on the last hole. That one's unraveling.
He's getting a full flight out of
There you
this.
go.
No way. He is going to be looking at the pin possibly, and he might have a putt for,
I think he's
for a
putting for
birdie.
2, absolutely. Got over on that one again. Well, he's safe. He's in the middle of the fairway. He just needs to keep something off the green and just
needs to scoot past that green.
stay off the green. I think
No
that's
way.
on the fringe. Looks like he looks like relieved there. I think he's safe. That could have been a disaster.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Things are happening, Philo.
It's hard to see I lost that one. It looks like it's tracking left. Oh, fence love. Is that still safe? Yeah, they gave him the safe. Leif looks like he's playing a conservative kind of layup and
Yeah,
not
short of the
push it
green.
too hard. Just give himself an angle.
Yeah, Sale's toss was huge. I mean, it was
I thought
probably
that's
all of
what,
500 feet.
Austin was going to do is just kind of pitch something up well short of the green
Mm-hmm.
and just take his putter out or his, flick something right about there, leave himself a little 5-meter putt and call it a day.
Yeah, this green is pretty finicky. The closer you are, the easier it is to just kind of, lay your putter up. He gets the jump putt this one.
Get up!
No.
Oh,
And
not
he
aggressive
just
enough.
leaves it short. He's going to
Uh-oh.
have some meat left on the bone.
Oh boy.
I think he's outside of Sale's drive, actually.
I think he is actually. You probably wanted something more like that where he's looking down at the basket instead of... Well, he's still looking down at it, but I think he's still kind of on the upslope of the hill.
This is his biggest putt
Huge
of the tournament.
Did that jump out? He thinks it's in. Is it? No. You've got to be kidding me.
In the bucket, off the pole.
No.
Wow.
Oh, you've got to be
And
kidding me.
another look at it.
Oh,
Oh, no
OMG.
way.
Well, good on him for keeping his head, but man, he's gutted right now. Mike's looking straight at that same
This
putt,
is for the
even shorter.
playoff.
What? Wow, the day starts with a miracle break and ends with a miracle break.
What just happened, Philo? That disc went off the top of the bucket.
Top rung, not even chain. I think he caught the top part of the assembly. And it just, wow.
No way, dude.
He can't believe it.
Sails goes off the top and in. Hoops goes off the bottom
off
and
the
out.
rim, skips. Look at that, off the top.
It didn't touch chains.
It hit the top assembly and it pushed the nose of his disc down and it barely caught enough of the bottom rim to stay inside.
To push the playoff.
Wow. There you go.
Wow.
Good strong par there.
Sweet putt.
Good putt. You know, Austin is just like, what just happened?
I'm in disbelief.
He went more in the basket than Mike's putt and didn't stay in the bucket. Wow. No, this basket is cursed, man.
I can't believe it.
That was dead center. Come on, and even low.
Going downhill, too. You really don't see that.
Man.
That is just a slap in the face to Thomas after an already tough round.
These dudes are doing such a good job keeping their cool, though, man. You'd have been hearing me barking and woofing from 100 feet away. Like, what just happened? Unbelievable. Wow, and a shocking twist there at the end. In the last 3 holes, two-stroke swings. Unbelievable. And we got a playoff!
Dude, we got a playoff, man. I'm stoked for extra holes here.
Austin just wants to win the game and gotta go to a playoff with Mike Sale, who got hot. Final round, 7 for 9, and then really clean there on the back. Wow, so what do they do? Go back to hole 1, the original hole 1, or are they playing the long hole again?
The long hole. They're going to hole 10.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay. Man. Whew. It's never over in golf. You're always in it.
Oh, it looks like we have a playoff for the 3rd place
as
trophy.
Well. There must be a trophy.
And we got Sias, Elmore,
and Leif Swenson.
Dude, we got so much
Mando too.
Let's go, Armando.
Okay.
And back
more
to hole
golf.
10, par
Bonus
3.
coverage. Par 3/par 4.
Yeah, man. These players, I believe, are all going to be
507.
going across the green.
I'm sure you'd see Eagle and Simon get up there, and Paul and those guys.
Oh, you know they'd get up there, man.
Conrad, but not my old butt. So we got a 3-way playoff for 3rd.
You don't see this very often. This is Armando with a CD2.
Armando just,
oh, no.
He wasn't ready. Let's see if Sias is ready. This guy's got a nice swing on him. Good game.
Very unique style, the way he wraps it around and pulls back.
Oh, he threw it straight into the woods, and that's needed a great roll. Oh, look at that.
There it is, man.
Look at that.
That is a gift.
Wow.
Where'd you want it? Right there.
Right there. All right, well, Leaf's been in the flow for a minute now. Let's see if he can fire another similar shot to earlier. Get that thing to twist a bit. There you go.
Nice shot.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if the distance really makes much of a difference. It's still a 2-shot hole, but let's see what Mando does here. A little low again. So I imagine that probably
he's going to be
that looked a bit
55,
short.
60 feet looking up the hill. Definitely out of position.
Sias after the fantastic roll out of the woods.
This looks perfect.
Whoa! That would have ended it right there. Ching! Leif would have had to throw it in to push. But now he can just pitch it up there and push to the next hole. And we have two-man battle. Oh, no.
And they're just giving it to Sias.
You got to throw it in there now. Oh, well, valiant effort. You know, at least he took a good stab at it. So it looks like, unless if Mando knocks in the long range. There's a run. Ah, there you go.
And that'll do it.
Sias.
Nice work, Sias.
Great break. Gets that podium spot, 3rd place trophy. Alright, so here it is. We had a 4-stroke deficit overcome by Mr. Mike here. He's got a little smile on his face. He's probably feeling the flow. He's made the comeback.
Yeah, man, 46 was pretty hot for this course. It'd be like 1050,
Gotta be feeling
1060
really confident
rated
now.
round.
Yeah. Got to be feeling like it's his tournament to win after Austin kind of.
And after bouncing off the top ring.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, yeah, all of those things just got to. It's
That's
tough
gotta get
to
off the green.
overcome. Another great break. Wow, this guy's had some lucky charms this morning or something.
Hoop landing up short. Both
There you
in
go.
a good position.
Good position. Let's see if he takes that same lefty gap, right?
Man, that is such a technical gap on the left right there. I'd say 90% of players are going to go with the highs on the
He
right
looks really
side.
comfortable with that shot. Just got to get.
Oh, hit something high that we didn't really see and kind of
Can't tell how
dropped
far
it.
away he
Circle's
is.
edge short, maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, and Mike's actually lining up a forehand.
I'm not sure why he's doing that. It's going to finish. All right. Okay.
Oh, he's parked. Hoop's got to make a putt.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That looks a lot further than it looked off of the original shot there.
You know, dude. You know the heart's going.
Yeah, there's all kinds of things going on in your brain when this happens. It's really tough to just settle down and just focus on your swing. Focus on what you want to happen. Yeah, I guess that's going to do it.
He knows it, too. You can see it in the body language.
It's definitely frustrating to
I mean, he
have a
pretty much
tournament
led
in
the
the
entire
I mean,
way.
he had it in the palm of his hands right there on the 18th hole and got a little yippy with that upshot from a really good break not ending on the green. And there you have it. The comeback is complete for Mr. Mike.
Wow, that was a crazy finish, Philo. What a huge win from Mike Sale. His first pro win, actually.
First pro win. Congratulations, Mike Sale. Get that monkey off your back. He played a lot of good shots today. He made a couple clutch putts. He did get a couple good breaks that really could have made
Yeah, they could have gone the other way.
you know,
man,
Austin's
for sure.
day a whole lot easier and a lot less pressure had 1 and 2 not right off the bat. But hey, there's Nation right there giving him some love and respect.
Yeah,
High
man.
fives.
Mike's a good guy.
He is a good dude. I'm happy for him. Good win. Feel bad for Austin, but that's how the cookie crumbles. You gotta finish off those opportunities when they're there in front of you, and just coming up a little short.
Yeah,
It'll be a
man.
tough one to swallow, but
Hoop's actually going out on the tour this year, so we'll be seeing a little bit more of
Nice.
him out there.
so that's a wrap, everybody. Shout out to Local Root for the great film work. We'll catch you guys next time. For Nate Perkins, this is Philo Brathwaite. Deuces.